Yo, what's up, people? Welcome to another episode of Nisiko's Vlog, Receding Horizons, of course. And today I want to talk about the feminization of men, right? Let me reduce this a bit. Alright, yeah. So you realize that I did a video about ladies, the wounded womb. And it's only right that I do a follow up on men, because we as well as men have let the ball drop way back in the things that we're supposed to do, the responsibilities that we're supposed to have, who we're supposed to be as men. And the first thing that men do that is wrong is you choose the right partner. What I mean is you look for someone, of course, who attracts a lot of attention, someone who stands out, right? You have a category for the most appealing woman to you. Many times relate to yourself, but also to the public. What people will think of you when they see the person that you are with. And you end up picking up this lady and you realize, hey, you're not the only one who saw her. In fact, the type of lady you went for is the type of lady that acts a certain way around men, right? And now you realize that, hey, you're not the only one who has this kind of affections towards this woman, or has this kind of intentions towards this woman. You leave the good women who will sit home and make you a better person, and you go for the woman who's the bad girl. And now you know why she is referred to as a bad girl, or why she refers to herself as a bad girl. Because you get burnt by your own decisions. Many of the times men don't sit together and they talk about things that men should talk about, in terms of, hey, what are we leaving back in the society? Do we have a legacy that we want to leave behind? Hey, I have a family name that I want to propagate beyond the third, fourth generation. We as black people don't think about legacy. It's interesting that you could find one person who can trace back their genes generations back, but you can have a child right now belonging to a black woman who has no idea who her father is or who his father is. Okay, we have been brought to a situation whereby we are expressing Greek love, is what they call it, right? Love for men, bros before hoes. Someone said bros before hoes is definitely something a bro without a hoe would say. No pun intended. But something deeper is going on here. We as men give women so much attention that they do not deserve. A woman just appears, and because of how she looks, you give her so much attention, and then she gets an attitude whereby she expects that attention from everyone. And some of us men who will not give that woman that kind of attention, that woman will look at us like, we are being proud and we're not receptive to who she is. Yet she does not understand that her behavior is a product of something that is unnatural, that has been going on for a while. Attention is the new currency, people. And it's like in this world, for you to gain popularity, you have to lose respect. Do something degrading to yourself. If it's not sleeping with someone for a job, it's a favor. It's always something. People don't do things because they believe in what they're doing. So many people are struggling out there, have good ideas, but they do not have capital. And you will not have this capital afforded to them because of one reason or another. And yet these people could change the society. The people who are getting money are buying rings and buying cars and taking loans. I have been humbled when I had to see a man who washes cars, right, for 50 shillings, 100 shillings, having 3 children, he has to take them to school, and some days he doesn't get work. Isn't it interesting right now? You have someone who has a job and does not have transport tomorrow? What are you doing with your money? Apart from keeping it in the bank. Your brothers are suffering, your sisters are suffering, but all you want to do is fun and show off. Acquisition of wealth. Even when it's more than enough. You want 20 million in your account, what will you do with 20 million? You have stuff, you put it in a house. You buy more stuff, now you need a bigger house to put stuff in. Then you need company to keep you comfortable and make sure you're not alone in that house. You're really not doing things because you want to do, because it reaches a point whereby the lifestyle that you're searching for is leaving you, instead of you living that particular lifestyle. You having to do things that you don't want to do because you have to maintain a certain image. I realized that I stopped being active online for a while, and you can see that, like, even on Twitter, your followers start falling out. I don't know if people are actually subscribing or it's just Twitter's way of making sure that you stay online, but you can remove all of them and I can have none. It doesn't really matter. There are things that are more important than numbers on a screen that may represent real people or not. The real people I talk to, I don't engage with them online, because that's another reality where I'm not in control over. When I put these videos on YouTube, you'll have strangers who look at this and will say whatever they want. It doesn't allow people to calm down and understand each other and where they come from, so that you can engage in a way that is respectful to each other. Someone can be sleeping or in a shower, look at your video, make a silly comment and continue. Men taking pictures with bundles of money. For what purpose? Good morning and you're showing your shoes. Come on. We're seeking attention that is not natural, that is not needed. It comes to a point whereby we have to focus on the things that are more important to people. We as men have to think about bringing back the home as well. As much as it is the responsibility of the woman to be the stronghold within that unit of existence, she needs a man's support, a real man's support, not some of you men who are sleeping around with men. And sometimes I think being gay is taken as an excuse for being promiscuous. If I see a gay person who is with another gay person and is honestly faithful, you know what, I don't support the idea, but I'd be like, you know what, at least you're making someone else's life happy. Someone who I would not be focused on. So, but some of you guys who are sleeping around, it's chasing a high that you can never satisfy. Sometimes you realize sexual immorality is a hole that can never be filled. And when we as men stand up to stereotypical notions such that men think about sex every 3-5 seconds, it's ridiculous. Really, that's what you think about the man, and you want him to raise your home, and you want him to be faithful to you. Those are the facts you're going to look for. For the women out there who are busy picking men who are showing money and cars to you, you know the first person he has shown that car to, he didn't buy that car for you. He bought it for himself to get others like you. We need to calm down. We need to realize as men we have something that we have to represent. And we have to stick up to what it is we represent and help each other out this world, in this society. Because life is unkind. We're busy saying, oh, we are one, we are one. I don't know who came up with that, but that's stupid. What does that mean? Men have always been known to sacrifice in war, at home. Men have always been killed to protect the society, the community. Now a woman is going to convince you that she can do your role, and you're going to accept that. And you know you're stronger than her. If a thief was to come into the house, she would look up to you to protect her. Why are you leading a lie just to get laid? Men not willing to stand up for themselves because the woman earns more than he does. If she wants to live, let her live. You cannot compete with money. There will always be someone else who has more money than you have. So that can't be your comparison. You can't compare when it comes to your private parts, because someone is always going to have something bigger and better than what you have. The only thing you can be is you, and let her love you for you. So before even we complain about the women that are destroying our lives, we have to look at our decisions as men. Maybe we chose the people who destroy us. Maybe we chose the people who do not respect us. Being a clandé and being a girlfriend, two different things, two different characteristics. Being a girlfriend and being a fiancé, two different things, different characteristics. Being a fiancé and being a wife, totally different things. And men should know that different requirements for meeting a woman should change with the world. Do you realize that you can have a couple having kids, and the same couple has a girl, and after a while the same couple has another girl, but the girls don't look alike. Same people are the parents. What's going on? Do you realize that we are changing? You're not the same person you are when you're having the first child, and the child you have now becomes who you are. And that's the thing about we understanding our part in this life, implications of our decisions. You can't build a nation if you have not built yourself. Who are you building the nation for if you're not the one benefiting from it? We have a false sense of allegiance and loyalty to systems and modes of government that sometimes do not serve our interests, our needs. That's why you'll see people protesting in the streets, because they voted for someone and someone else came in. I didn't vote, so I wasn't standing there. Like, whoever wants to rule. My life has to continue. It's called peaceful revolution, people. You don't go out to the streets to make noise, you just keep quiet and live your life. And you will realize that we can make things happen, we can make things move. Guys, my brothers, my sons, my fathers, my uncles, friends, enemies, whoever is out there, let us watch out for what it is we put out in this world, because we are the ones who suffer from it. Nurture your woman, protect your woman, take care of your woman. You'll always see beautiful women, more beautiful women than the woman you are with. So that cannot be the reason why you're with her. You have to be with her for her. And some of these women think they know, but they don't know. And they honestly need your guidance and your strength and your help, your spirit, to walk them through. Families that are destroyed, and girls are out there trying to create new families that they can nurture, and they can have something they never had. And you as a man will have a big role to play in that situation. So you can't throw that around for some random person. No. Oh, you say pussy? Yeah, I said pussy. Okay. You have to be careful. But if you become what the women imitate you as, yo man, how you doing, bro? Ape man. That's what we are. Working on the base instincts. When someone else was figuring out how to go to the moon, you're figuring out how to get laid. And you expect you can handle the life after this. No? If the purpose of life is getting sex, and then you realize in the next world, next life there is no sex, then what are you going to do? Be careful, people. Okay. Men, we have lost each other. We have lost ourselves. We are our worst enemy. And we hate for no reason. Hate on each other, hate on ourselves. And it's not right. We are beings that are important, and what we represent goes way beyond what it is we are focused on. Don't believe the hype. Live a life. Alright? Peace. Receding horizons. Loving you is loving me. Loving me is loving you. I should do it.